What is good, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one I want to break down what's going on with Tesla, SPY, Nvda, the QQQ, and a couple of other tickers, and break down what's happening with the overall market so far, and talk about how technicals are looking, some very important levels, and what you should be watching for as time progresses. But before I begin to down all this information, before I get into any more details, let me just mention a couple of things. I am firstly not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link, which is down below and in the description. If you sign up for Moomoo, the link down below, and deposit $100 into the account, you are guaranteed 5 free stocks. If you deposit $1,000, you're guaranteed up to 15 free stocks, and the offer ends very soon. Anyways, for SPY, I just want to mention that this thing has been respecting this very, very nice looking bull flag. But the question is, can this thing get a breakout from this resistance right here at this white trend line and try to get to at least 522? If we do break past 522 or so, by the time we get the breakout, whether it's like short term or not, this thing could easily push to new all time highs, get a very, very nice rebound. Now, if this thing continues to remain in this range, we're still stuck in this channel, and it's going to likely remain like that for some time before we see a much bigger move in either direction. But that's what I'm seeing so far on the chart. We have support currently at 520. If we lose that, we have the support at this yellow trend line right here, which is going to be closer to about this 519 zone, depending on the timing in which we hit it. And then besides that, if we lose the 519 support, we're going to be sinking all the way down to 517.5, in my opinion, and all the way down to this white trend line down here. So if you look back at the charts, we have this white trend line from right here. We bounced off this 2 times, and we're currently still well above that. As long as we're above that, we're still technically on an uptrend. So SPY is still bullish overall. It's still on a very, very strong uptrend. Even if we do come all the way down to 518, we can still bounce. But my point is, basically, right now we're not truly on a very, very big drop or a very, very big pump. We're just respecting this bull flag like pattern. We're still in this channel. We are downtrending a bit. We're going to be looking to see when we could get some kind of breakout, whether it's like tomorrow or a little bit later, or if we just continue to maintain this channel. My gut is telling me it's going to maintain this channel for some time, then eventually get a break to the upside. Because we have a lot of puts expiring on Friday, it could be that the market makers try to and do something about that. I'm sorry, it's not Friday. The puts expire on Thursday. The stock market is going to be closed on Friday. So we're going to be treating Thursday as if it's Friday since it's going to be the last trading day of the week. But there is potential for SPY to get a breakout if we end up getting a nice break from this resistance. We're back within our channel, so we'll see how things go. Otherwise, we're just range bound. The QQQ, we have something very similar that's been kind of sort of developing. We have like a channel. I might want to redraw this and actually get rid of these extended trend lines, just draw short ones so it's like easier to see. But basically, we have something very similar developing on the triple Q. So we could actually take some trend lines like this, right? And we could draw out this little channel. So it's a little bit like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, but this is what we're essentially looking like so far. And we've been stuck within this. This is kind of like a bull flag, if you asked me. Very similar to SPY. We have something very similar going on. So this had resistance at 445.28. We broke past that. We reached 446. This was going to be our target if we did break through this. Then we came back down. Now we have support currently at we have 445.4. That's going to be one level. And if we lose that, there's 444.6, 444, then 442. We're going to be watching to see how well it holds in this channel. As of right now, we're kind of range bound on the QQQ. But if we get that breakout past 446, we could be looking for the QQQ to break out to a new all-time high if we try to break past 446.8. As of right now, it's just range bound, so it might just continue to go back and forth and back and forth. So we'll see how it goes. But overall, like I said before, the QQQ is still in a very, very critical position. It could try to rebound. It just hasn't gotten that yet, and we're still in this channel. For Aapl, it came down quite a bit after more bad news came out involving the EU doing this investigation on them. But what happened was we got some buyers to step in at 169.5, and now we're going to be watching resistance at 171.55 and also 172.5. And if we break past that, watch 174. For support, watch 170.9. If we lose that, we're going to be coming down to 170. I think Apple is trying to rebound just a little bit. It could try to hold 171. I think it's going to shuffle and kind of be stuck here for the rest of the day. But if we hold this support above 170, we could be looking for a rebound on Apple later on. So there is potential for this to push higher later on. But for now, I think for today, it's going to be kind of stuck. But later on, there is some potential in this chart. And then we have Tesla and Nvda. Tesla was pretty wild today. We got this big pump, then a dump, and it came back up. Now it's coming back down. So it's been all over the place because the news is very mixed on Tesla. We had some bad news as Tesla got a big downgrade, and also some good news because CATL is willing to help supply their manufacturing facilities with the battery production machines. But for now, what I just want to say is that we have an uptrend being respected on Tesla. We have this bottom right here came up, established a higher low, and we're technically trying to uptrend right now, and we could be forming like a bullish triangle if Tesla continues to get tighter, and if Tesla continues to hold these levels. So I could take a trend line, kind of draw it out like this, something like this. That could work very, very well. And Tesla continues to maintain this. Once we kind of like get tighter and tighter and tighter, there could be a break to the upside coming, at least from a technical standpoint. That is what we're looking like so far. But in order for this to play out, we need to see Tesla maintain the structure and then simultaneously hold up very, very well. I'm going to keep this white. I think white looks a little bit better. So, anyways, so far we're showing some signs of strength. What's very difficult is the fact that Tesla is very news dependent, but it's still a nice uptrend. It's still showing some life, so we'll see how it goes. I think that Tesla could retrace a bit towards 170, basically 171.5, right over here towards our 20 EMA. Come back up, remain tight for now. But it's on a slight uptrend now. The fact that it established a higher low is a good sign, and it might just continue to uptrend a bit before we try to break out higher. That is the most likely possibility based off technicals. We'll see if the news follows through with that. Nvidia is on a very, very nice uptrend trying to push higher. Watch support around this 950 area. If we do lose this, could be looking for 946. And if we do bounce, watch 965 as resistance. If we break that, there's 970. Could drop it and bounce, but overall, it's on a very, very nice uptrend and could push even higher. So far, we're looking pretty good on Nvidia. Besides that, let's talk about a couple more. I think that Nvidia has more upside potential later on. By the way, we got bullish news for Supermicro. We got this nice bounce. We are forming an inverse head and shoulder, so I think that may come down a bit and start pushing for 1100. It has more potential for upside now. It's flipped quite a bit. On SoFi, this has kind of popped again and now it's starting to drop a bit. Watch support for a retest of about 7.4. Could come down to 7.4, then bounce again. So it's not looking that bad. Uh, I still think that this thing is showing some life, so it may drop a bit and bounce. For Let me double check. Amazon. Amazon has resistance at this 180 area. You guys can see how it's affecting it, forming kind of like a double top. We might see Amazon kind of retrace a bit towards 179, then try to rebound again. But we'll have to see which way we break. If we hold above the 180s, we could be pushing all the way up to 182. If we reject, watch 179. If we lose that, a bigger drop could come. In my opinion, it's still holding up very well, so we'll see how things go. For what else is there? Meta, in my opinion, is on a bit of a downtrend. It's been sinking and sinking and sinking. But watch support at 504. If we lose 504, there's going to be a risk of this coming all the way down towards 502, and then 500 is going to be our next support. For resistance watch, 506, if we break past this, 510 plus is coming. But we are in a bit of a downtrend, so this could start sinking a bit lower, so you want to be very, very careful. With that being said, guys, thank you all for listening. I hope you guys have a great day. The market is showing strength for the indices. We're talking about SPY and the others. They're showing strength now. We're seeing buyers trying to fight. They're defending, and they're doing a pretty good job, even for the QQQ. We have some bullish patterns developing on SPY and the QQQ, which suggests that the market could get a bounce for the end of the week. But for now, we're just going to be watching our ranges right here and see how we continue. Watch and see if we can get those breakouts. There is a good chance the market could rebound a bit later on and break to a new all-time high. But we're going to be patient. We'll wait and see how it goes. I'll be back with another video to give you guys another update. So thank you for listening. Have a great day. Remain calm, cool, and collected. And I'll see you guys very soon on the next one. Thank you and peace out.